So, welcome crewmates or subscribers. So, this is part 2 of the ultimate guide for the Forex beginner to advanced. And I don't know why my network was so good, but it's still lagging. You can see the intro and okay, now it was perfect. So so I'm Saradi. So if you are new to this channel is about my journey and what I'm doing on the Forex and my experience that what I'm gonna post in this channel. So why you go wait, yeah. Why it's benefit for you to subscribe? Let's say if you are beginner in the Forex or financial market, so if you need so much guidelines from experienced person from basic to advanced, so this is the best way. And I'm posting mostly live sessions, so you have more opportunity to ask doubts and clear your questions or answers. Okay, so that's why it's my channel will be more benefit for you, so subscribe. And before getting into the topic, so our our video topic today was the continuation of part 2. But before that, if you are wanted to like if you are continuing the playlist, just skip 10 minutes or 5 minutes because I'm gonna be explaining the setups today. I'm posted in Telegram Signal, like what happened and why it's failed or passed. So every day that's gonna be there, so that Telegram users gonna get help, like they're gonna get some use on that content, I guess so. So yeah, so if you are willing to continuation this part, just skip 5 minutes or 10 minutes or wait for the exact time start. Okay, so yeah, let's straightly get into the video. So today our goal setup was failed, and I also posted on Telegram. So let's see why it is failed. And I was expected that gonna it's pass, but happens sometimes. Okay, yeah. So, okay, okay. So we'll go with 5 minutes. Yeah, still we'll go with 30. Okay. So you can see I use RSI for confirmation and the levels of 20 to 80, and that was a simple setup, which here you can see a parallel gap and market structure, like break of market structure, which is a potential reversal. We will cover those stuffs in future. And yeah, and for confirmation I use Fibonacci. Okay, so if you can see, after the break of structure, it retraced 38 percentage. So we used to put our entry on exactly like around 50 percentage. So what we actually I done this already, this exact setup in previous days also, but that was successfully passed. But why this was failed, and Even I got to know that confirmation, but I missed today by, yeah, that was a overconfidence, so that was a miss. You can see uh, it's highly potential that we expected was around this parallel gap. So actually given a reversal on that exact uh, uh, where, like that exact position you can see here, where it around reached 400 and give a small retest which is around our entry, uh, 3 3396. You can see around 1 point difference, otherwise we will hit a break even. So we missed the break even, and it's rehearsal. See, you can see close at break even, which I where like I was told in before, because what I expected was the news was gonna be negative, and also I expected the market shift was so like the market shift was so good, and the fair value gap is there, and the Fibonacci level was good, so everything was good, and the RSI level, as I told here, when exact this time it was around 70, 70 to around 75. Okay, so there mostly in that level, we'll cover that in future. Mostly that level it gives a reversal or a bit retest, but what is the exact um, what is the exact thing that we failed here? Because there were no sellers. Like even if there were sellers, more buyers were there. Why? So usually sorry, like I've been using so much uh, I had to reduce that tone, make it much better. So I used to check on order flow tools. So we can find that the majority of buyers are there or sellers are there in a higher time frame. But I was missed. Yeah, that was a overconfident setup. But yeah, it went to the SL hit, and that's what happened. So what I'm trying to say, even if you have good setup and good strategy, that might fail due to news or due to kind of, let's say, premium discount. So those things will I can't explain this exactly on this video. So those are things we need to confirm with. If possible, you can confirm with indicators like RSI or ATR, or else like order foot tools, volume profiles. So much things are there. It depends on which you prefer to confirm the setup. Okay. So we failed. I used to follow some confirmation. As I told, I forgot about the order flow. After hitting the SL, I went on check that it was no sellers. The buyers were there, so it was a breakout. Yeah, fine. Today, yes sir, we prevent this from upcoming days, so we better not lose so much pips. Yeah, and did I miss something? Yeah, that was the setup. Okay, so we lost around 90 pips. Yeah, what else? Yeah, so you can see which resource I'm preferring, and some guys in DM. Wait. I'll just post this live sessions on my Telegram so that if people are aware, they can check. So if you are new uh, subscribers or new viewers, This is my Telegram group. You can join. You can see here that I pinned message. If you go there, there will be like every week, every weekly reports will be there. See the last week green and another previous week. So everything will be there, important updates. And yeah, where we missed. Okay, posted this. And you may wonder like exactly, I'm also beginner. I'm also came from the beginning and I'm not yet a pro trader. So maybe I'm a medium level trader. What I do for my own learning stuffs, I prefer so much resources like I've been researching a best strategy that those strategies for exact particular currency pairs. So we've been dividing by sessions and stuffs. So I've been posting everything which is back tested or researched, not dummy files or dummy resources. Those resources will be uh, more benefit for you. So if you were watching, if you need these resources, as I told, you have to DM my. If you go there in my main channel, public channel, you can see the ID. Just DM. I'll let you know the process to join it free. Okay, that's all. So I don't care how many members, how many subscribers is there. If we doing good and if we doing this process again and again, it may take time, but I hope people will come over. Like, sorry, uh, people will get attention. Okay, so we'll get into the topic. We just covered this around 7 minutes about the update. Okay, so if you guys were watching this later, of course, most of them will watch later. I know, but I'm grateful that I've been getting some attention from viewers, like uh, maybe new or okay. Give me a minute. Let's just this. So that was so bad drawings, but that's how I can do my best. So what last week, what all the things that we covered, we'll just look that in a just topic, and we'll go for the next part. Okay. See. Okay. First, what we saw in the previous video, what is Forex? And the Forex is a daily around 7 trillion trades were happen, like 7 trillion uh, amount of money were exchanged. Okay, so that is a big market, and we saw the exchanges. What are the exchanges? Major exchange, minor exchange, exotic exchange, and we personally use mostly major, rarely minor. Okay, we didn't use exotic pairs. So those things were covered on previous video, part one. And what else? Yeah, about the forex terms, right? Pips, lots, and what else? Bid, ask. Pips means what? It's just yeah, let's say the points were moving from down to like downside to upside. By you can't call it like 10 points or 20 points. So we convert that into a pips, which is a unit. So we can call it like 10 pips, 100 pips. If in gold, I use personally, if the point where 85 to 95, that is 100 pips. Okay, 1 point, 10 pip. That's all. That's simple as that. And okay, so pip was done and bid and ask. What is buy and sell? Which term you used? We like this term is used on forex, bid and ask. And then the important topic we covered on previous video, which is sessions. Like four sessions were there: Sydney session, Asian session, London session, New York session. Okay, and you can see 24 hours by 7 this forex market will work, but Saturday Sunday leave. And this session, how the session will work. So uh, so this is kind of, I think you can understand 24 hours timeline. So you can see 9 hours and overlap. These things are overlaps. Okay, overlap means one session and another session will collide, and that exact time will be more volatile. So most of the traders will trade on London and the New York session overlap, which is US session. Okay, so that's the things we covered. And lots, as I told, standard lot, micro lot, mini. So the lots were covered, and the spread will start from spread because I guess I was not covered fully about the spread. Yeah, okay. Such a mess. Okay. So if you guys have any doubts or if you want any personal videos like investments or any cryptos investment suggestions or stock market suggestion, first comment below, and then I will plan on posting that kind of videos. And if you want any signals on those investments, you have to follow or join in my Telegram group. So I will be posting also. Okay. And here you can see. Wait, I will see. Wait, why is this available? Okay, it is audible. And I've been wasted so many times that around 10 to 15 minutes, which my audio was turned off. Okay, so where we left, it's the spread, right? So spread is for you can saw it on every currencies almost. Depends on the broker you purchase. Okay, that is for like commission to the brokers. So why they giving you service for free? That spread is the spread money is for them. Okay, let's say as I told, if you like uh, okay, so this is a buy side and this is okay, you bought it here. Okay, hope you got it. And you bought here and the price went here, still not cross the red line. Okay, you can see here, right? Still not cross the red line. So the value of you purchased will be like minus something around a zero point 0.1 or something. Okay, so you are in still in loss. So those money around why? Okay. So those wait. So small. Okay, that's good. So those around like 0 point around 5 or 0.56, those money will go for the brokers. Okay, so it may seems like it's just half a dollar. So what if you reverse trade, or if you trade like 100 to 200 trades per challenge, or like per month or something like that, they're gonna get around 50 to $100, which is them charged by the spread. If you want to go account with the spread free, they will charge you by commission. Okay, commission. Let's come into the commission. So spread free, I will show you in just practical way so you can understand. Hope you guys had it in there. So what I'm expecting was around some people were coming live, like they were come to live, but no one giving any comments or any kind of where did I miss that exactly? Let's just get this in here. It may take a few minutes, but if you I want to show that in practical, right? So they can understand so easy. Okay. So for now the XNS were banned for new users, but the same goes for IC market or any other what is fusion markets, anything that you prefer. Same goes like spreads, commissions, might mightly like minute difference will be there based on their um, based on their what features, like what they provide. Yeah, that is enough. So you can see here, right? Uh, I- Hey guys, it's gonna take slowly. Don't expect like uh, edited YouTube videos that's gonna be going so fast. If you have so much time free, or just put it on speed like 1.5x, something around, so you could save some time. Yeah, my internet was so slow today. I don't, that's why it's taking too much time. Okay, let's just go for open an account. Okay, here I'm not using XNS recently because it were banned, so I drawn all the USDs, and you can see uh, okay, fine. Okay, you can see here, right? These are the plans. Standard means minimum spread 0.20 pips, and you can see standard cent. This is the highest pip, and if you go with raw spread, there is no spread they given, but there might be commission. You can see here this commission up to 3.50, like around 300 something per lot size. Per standard lot you have to pay 300 commission to the broker. So that's how it works. But these raw spreads are for pro traders, so they only trade for a good setup. So they're paying 300, but they're gonna get profit more than around 5x or 10x. So that's the spread stuffs. Okay, I know that is a very small topic, but uh, when I was a beginner, I was questioning everything, like what is spread, what is commission, why I am giving commission, uh, everything. So I expect that upcoming viewers has to be solve those stuffs. So slow. Oh, I got some comments. Uh, I've been looking on the screen, so I missed it. Yeah, hi bro, big fun. Yeah, thank you. But I guess he went already. Those are my college mates. Happy they were watching my life. Yes. So where we left about the commissions. So give me time. Okay. Yeah, swap. So this is like still now, till now we consider as those stuffs are yesterday's continuation. Okay. So now it's getting started, and here it starts with swap. What is swap? Uh, let's say if you took a trade on morning or night, which is today, 22nd, what, 22nd, okay, around, even this was 9 p.m., this was 9 a.m. You are holding the, keep talking, one day it will all be worth it. Yeah, man, it will worth it. I hope so, definitely. And thanks for your comment. Yeah. So, getting the topic, swap. You can see if you started the trade morning and the night, and both trade were started on 9 a.m. and 9 p.m., two pairs. If you hold it after 12 o'clock, like tomorrow, till tomorrow, you will get charged around cent or based on the lot size you were trading. Okay. So based on that you you being charged by the broker. So if you go for any brokers swap free, some may give some may charge at the beginning, some may give free swap free, like swap free account. For example, Maven. And yeah, let's show that so you see, this is simulated prop firm. Okay. This is kind of one of the suggestible simulated prop firm. Okay. So this is swap free. If you go with funded next, it is not swap free. They will charge you around add on like 15 percentage, I guess, 15 to 10 percentage. Okay, there they mention, see here, no swap fees or time limits on challenges. So challenges means if people don't have so much money to invest, like around $5,000 or $6,000, they used to buy this challenge. Like if they want 10K challenge, they will buy around $34. So they pass this account and they get funded more money to trade with. So these topics will be explaining on future. So that's how the swap fees work. It based on which platform you choose. Okay. So why I'm explaining these all the basics terms that you have to be known as a beginner. And next one, choosing right brokers and tools. It's more important than trading blindly. Okay. Okay. Let's okay. From beginners, I have to say everything. Let's say you've been out confused where to invest, or do I go for prop firm or real broker like XNS, IC Market, or I don't want to say some brokers because they those are like not RBI regulator. You can use it for short term. Okay. So here, first as a beginner, you have to start with demo trading. Okay. Demo means some may say paper trading. So paper trading. What is that? That is simulation money. They will give, you can add any kind of dollars which is not yours or not the brokers. That's gonna be like you can learn back test everything on that account, right? We just saw the XNS, right? Okay. So you can see here, if we go with raw spread, okay, continue, and you can see demo or real. So if you choose demo, and you can start balance. In if you go with real, there is no start balance. Okay, only in demo. You can add as much as money you want. So you can trade free, and you just getting to know what is spread and commission swap and about this account. You can try first on demo. So there is XNS, and second I would suggest IC Market, but the minimum deposit was 500 in real. So as a beginner, what? Start with paper trading, period. Okay. So mm, I've been like, I don't know, like I'm thinking so much while teaching you guys was stuff. Give me a minute. I've been opened one position, so I just gone to it. Mm, yeah, that was fine. Okay, so you're gonna start with demo, and after demo trading, I would suggest you guys to go with prop firms. Why? If you have, like, if you are already uh, a guy with so much savings, or even if you have savings or don't have savings, just go with prop firms. Why? Because you will get to know the nature of trading, and you have you have been passed with so much emotions and psychology. You keep on missing the risk management. As I done today, I missed what yeah, the confirmation, so the setup was failed. Or we could have prevent the loss and close close it on a break even, right? So though so many things might happen, go with prop firm. You will invest less, but you get a big amount of money, so you can trade with that. Prop firm stuffs I will cover on maybe in future videos. But what are the prop firms I prefer personally? uh, Funded next, and funding pips in India. Okay, funding pips, funded next, and Marvin. Right now we saw it, right? You can try it. What is the worst thing in Procter? We have to know that, because when I'm getting started, I was like, there is so many scams bro in Procter. If you don't know, they will scam you legally. Like, yeah, that's how it works. If you go to the profile, there are so many. Yeah, I will show it in live. So let's go. It doesn't mean they are scamming us, but there are so many hidden rules and regulation. If you don't know those rules and regulation, you will be, even if you pass the account, you will not get the money back or the profits back. Okay, so this is a standard account. You can see three step, which is three times you have to pass it based on C target, profit target 3%, 3%, 3%. So three times you have to pass 3% target, so you pass this challenge. Okay, that was basic. And you can see minimum trading days infinite. Okay, overall drawdown 3%. Daily drawdown, you can see highest of EOD. Daily drawdown, see here they don't mention anything that floating value, like if you opened a position that doesn't ask to float at 1%. So when I getting into this prop firm, I was asking this support team. You can see here, wait, wait, that support team is here, I guess. So yeah, that was another account. Yeah, see here, I was talking so long, like I've been asking whatever the details and questions that I can be asked. So I will get so much clear about that exact problem. So every different problems has different type of rules. So what they say, there is a news, uh, you can't trade on news. If you randomly traded on, like, if let's say 6 o'clock there is a news, if you traded randomly by mistakenly on exact 6 o'clock on that pair, your account will be breached on Maven. Okay, so those kind of rules you have to know, or else they will take your money legally. But if you followed every rules as a beginner, if you passed it, you get funded. It's life changing, man. I would say this because just know if you passed this one step account in 10K, let's go with 2K. If you pass 2K account, you can have like you have a potential to pass 10K. If you pass the 10K, of course you have potential to pass straight to the 100K account. Okay. What I mean, if you're passing the 10K and going for the 100K, it may take time at first. Once you pass, like if you were consistently profitable trader, if you pass the 100K account, what is the return you will get? I will show you. I suggest if you want uh, like immediate returns, like immediate profit withdrawal, you have to go for instant. 100K, this is the price you're going to pay. And once you passed it by following all these rules, if you want exact all the rules and regulations about this program, you have to message on or comment there. I will post on particular like separate video. There was a 3% I guess. So yeah, 3%. You were invested $500 around 50,000. You will get return of around 2.8 lakh. Okay, invested was 50,000 around, and you get 2 point around 8 lakh something. And what is the best part here? And you still, they will refund your money, that 50,000. So you get the 50,000 back, and also you have a profit to 2 lakh, 2.5 lakh something. And that's how funded prop firm works, man. So you see, doesn't make sense, like it doesn't happen so soon. If you train, if you learn every week, if you learn every, at least every month, if you consistently learning, so you may get into the point that giving a result of monthly 1 lakh to 2 lakh in future. If you were gaining that kind of potential from the trading, you you are good, you are doing good, right? So we've been where diverted from where, like around swap or something, to more of explaining the brokers, but it's okay. So once you get some payouts from the prop firms, then you can go to the real account, you put that money, or if you know you are a consistent trader, then ask any funds from your parents or your savings or your salary, then use that money, then trade the real live trading account. So that is the best process you can do. You can prevent some losses. Yeah, that's all. And we covered around brokers and the prop firms and what else? MetaTrader. So those tools fully, like one by one, I have to post it on separate video. Then only that will be appropriate. Like they will know, they will watch separate video for particular information, right? MetaTrader 4.5, which is currently version was MetaTrader 5. So this software is for automatic, uh, like EA, they say EA, which is you can use AI or that machine or a software that gonna trade for you automatically with based on algorithms that has been strategic algorithm or whatever the algorithm is which is coded. Okay. Oh man, it's already 1 hour. I have to finish it soon, around 46 minutes. Where we left. Yeah, you can see here. So this was a demo account. This is how the MetaTrader looks. You can see 5 and you, so these all stuffs we left fine. And I just have to show you that E is like a small taste of E. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's take it's is it working? Okay. So here, algo trading. You see this option, algo trading. You have to turn on that algo trading to it has to take the trades on their own. Okay. So I use mostly MetaTrader 4 because I have some good years on that. For your basic understanding, I will run this EA on the demo. Let's see what it does. So you can see it takes trade automatically. Like I'm not done anything. It's already $6, $3, $10 profit. So if you run this on main account, of course you're gonna get profits. Like it, it's all gonna robo. Like that software gonna take part. Okay. If you want this playlist, like following the EAs, like every kind of EAs, every EAs separately or EAs playlist, just post it in comment. Maybe I will plan in future. So you can see we just run it not even a minute. We're finished. It's around 39 to $40 profit. But what is the risk? This kind of EAs you have to know when to run it, which session, which time, which pair. So those are the things you have to learn. I will may cover in future these things, but not planned yet. So if you were good at those things, if you run that, you're gonna get money from nowhere, just from the computer and software stuff. So we'll just close this. Before that, we have to close the remove the EA. Yeah, it's been removed, and if it's real, it's gonna give the real profit. That's it. Yeah. So that is MetaTrader. So this was the same. It's been okay. I've been turned on for a previous video, I guess so. This is also the same EA Manza Musa. So you can see those results. It's give profit. This is what I planned. Oh man. Okay. So most of the traders who were working on job or working on outside, or if they don't have time to trade or look for setup, this is the way that they use to trade. Okay. So they can earn so easily, not an effort, just running on a software, some VPS. It's gonna be crazy, man. Once you getting the money from the EA, it's crazy. You know that how you gonna generate money so fast, so easy. Yeah. So we covered tools and some EA stuffs. That is not a beginner stuffs, but we also covered that. When what else? Yeah. Okay. So uh, I had to start with candlesticks. Like I came today to finish at least a candlesticks or a time frame, chart basics like highs and lows, open those stuffs. But it's my maximum time for per video is 1 hour. It's already 52 minutes. So we might just look into give me a time. Okay. So this is trading view if you know, and if you are beginner, you can see this is the time frame which you can shift. Like if you were looking for a setup, first we look into higher time frame and we get uh, slowly getting to the lower time frame for the confirmation. Let's see if I go with 30-minute time frame, and yeah, I just took this Fibonacci. So this is how the market structure break will happen. And if you see here, this was the what lower, this is higher high, and this is higher low, this is lower low. So you have to draw a Fibonacci tracement, retracement. So you find out its exact like exact percentage or level. You have to go to 5 minutes for the confirmation. So that's why the time frame was were used for maybe indicators. So you see in this exact time period you can see the levels of the RSI. So that was the time frame we used. Indicator. Let's get into the indicator. So these are some personal indicators that I use. If you go with, I'll show you some random. So I don't trade randomly by using indicators. No, not definitely. But some indicators will be helpful for some currencies. I back tested personally and I'm using those indicators for those particular pairs. Okay, not every pairs. So you have to back test everything and again so you can get best indicators for best. You can see yeah, which one is this one, right? It may take time to, okay. So this was kind of good indicator. You can see it shows where is the entry and TP1 TP2. This indicator was so good. Like if I go with 15-minute time frame, it gives mostly a best, see, entry TP1, you will get the TP1. So this also has some currencies that most accurate. So we use on that for confirmation. Then we took a trade on that setup. So that's why I use personally indicators. There are some people's I used to know. Even I'm at the beginning. I used to do trade on indicators at the beginning because I was so eager to get profits, profits, profits. But I lost some money. Then I know indicators is it's like past history, but it can give confirmation. Some strategies works on some pairs. You have to figure out. Okay, so there are so many indicators are there, so you can get, yeah. And what else? These are tools and stuffs. I don't know. I could cover this all in a beginner level. No, I guess so because if we getting into like particular strategy or particular plan, then we use those tools. You may get some experience like randomly. This is Fibonacci, this is long position, short position. If you're a beginner, you're not gonna understand anything, right? Okay, that's all. That's all for today, and I'm very thankful that users been watching. I hope this like today's part 2 was covered best for the beginners. And what are the things I missed? Almost everything. Yeah, man, I just have to reduce the stuffs in my YouTube video. Like, eh, so what are the topics we're gonna cover next day? Let me break it down for you. We were finished around just time frames and not even candlesticks. Yeah, we have to cover the candlesticks, man. How did I miss that? So here you can see, right? Currently in BTC USD, I using a that name doesn't come. Okay, Ainkin Ashi. Okay, this this is uh, candles that most people don't use because it has no errors, and I'm using particular strategy on BTC on this exact candle, and it works around 85% accuracy. So I use this candle. So these are the candlesticks which people use on their particular strategy. So most common was Japanese candle. You can see here traditional Japanese candle, the normal one. So most of them use that. That's all candlesticks means. This is line candlesticks. Yeah, not big difference. Okay. So upcoming videos, we're gonna cover what, yeah, a basic candlestick analysis like support, resistance, and like price action candlesticks like doji candles. What are the main candles that you want to know in higher time frame? And technically trend lines, basic SMC concepts, maybe next video, or maybe next video or another video. It will continue to the advanced. Okay, if you follow this, I don't know, it may take 20 videos or 50 videos, because even 50 videos is not enough, but we will cover as much good as possible for till advance. So once you finish this whole video and you just open the demo trading and trade, experience, do it again and again, one day, like not even one day, maybe after 6 months or a year, you're gonna earn money. Who is that? Yeah, hi Saniha. Hope the session was pretty good. Yeah, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. I'm very grateful because when I started this channel, there was a zero views and one or two views which just came from my uh, friends and close circle. But now it it gaining around 5 to 10. I'm happy. So we will do this every day. I try to post my videos very like high quality, and the content was has to be better. Yeah, that's all. I'm so hungry. I have to go for dinner. See you. Bye bye. Peace.